Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. We're here at Karen Hunters. It's maybe talk about a few things and yeah, we'll take you guys with us. Someone asked me a question. They were like, how come millennials are so lazy?
We are not lazy, okay?
And I don't know how I feel about it. I wasn't offended. I mean, I was offended and not offended at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for millennials, we've grown up, especially this generation of ours, watching another generation Z. Why the next one?
The baby
after
boomers.
Us? Yeah. Baby boomers. Are they?
Yeah, I think it's the
Baby boomers are the older ones.
Wait, who's
Generation Z is the ones after us.
Oh,
I believe. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the comment section. Like I was saying, I'm not offended, and I am offended at the same time, because I feel like that generation had things a lot harder. But for us, with technology and the internet and whatnot,
yeah,
I think we found a way to work smart rather than hard.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they would call it lazy, but it's not that we're lazy. We just have faster way of doing things.
We have different technologies.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, we're just trying to be more efficient and quick, because we can't be using the same traditional methods, and there's a better method that's faster. So I think that's why I wasn't offended, because I kind of get it from their perspective. Mm-hmm. They just had to work harder.
No, I think, plus the other thing is them honestly, their culture and the way their society was constructed was totally different.
True.
For ours, you can't say that I'm 22, I'm going to get married. To who? Eh?
I know 22-year-olds.
Oh, to right.
Ebu, what you?
Cut that off.
Wow. Okay, maybe she's speaking for her.
Yeah,
she wouldn't have gotten married at 22. Don't get offended.
I'm saying, like, honestly, like, you know, even I think they think we are lazy because we have all of these advantages.
Yes.
But you know, every generation has its good and bad.
True,
you know,
true.
Us, we have all of these advantages, but some of us have like antisocial behaviors in a way.
Societal pressures are also higher now.
Yeah. And then, you know, it's harder. Me, honestly, I always say, like, the more we move forward, the more it's going to be harder for us. Because can you imagine, Zamani we used to have like about 3 people who are doing HR in an organization. Now it's 1. And now...
So that means there's 2 people who are not going to be hired for that job anymore. Okay.
And now, these things for factories, Zamani in like older generations, you could get so many people. Now we have machines. Yeah. We have so many people, and then we have so many, we have all of these advantages, but most of us don't even have jobs, you know. So it's an issue.
Exactly. Bam! She has dropped some serious points. But yes, the whole point of it is that just because we do things differently than they did doesn't make us lazy. True. It's just different. The same way the next generation and the next, things will be way more advanced.
Yeah.
So I would get where they're coming from. But then again, it's not fair to millennials, because times are different.
Yeah, people should just understand.
Right?
You know? Even my own, like, some of my uncles are like, oh, you know, in our time, we used to walk, so do nini. I'm like,
that's great, but...
Are you sure? But you know, it just depends. At the end of the day, a lazy person, it doesn't matter which generation you are in, you're still going to be lazy.
Yes, the definition of lazy is there's a way... what's the definition of lazy? I don't know.
Just not...
You just don't want to do it.
Funny enough, my last name was that. Imagine. That's why people are like, nganganari me.
And
But like...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but like, you know, at the end of the day, everyone has their own hustle. It just depends. True. You can't tell me at the older generation, all of them were hardworking.
Facts.
Even us, we're not all perfect, but you can't always just say like you're going to be stereotypical and brand a whole generation,
generalize
as
everyone.
This, you know. I'm not saying anything. I know there are lazy people out there and the hardworking people. True. But at the end of the day, it depends on your hustle. You know.
Anyway, let's see more of the park. You're crazy. Kenyans, you can't take them anywhere.
I can imagine somebody.
Human beings can be such trash. There's literally litter inside the, what do you call it? The enclosure. Please don't litter when you come to the park. Like, this is their home. Ni kama mtu akuje kwako, then they just throw trash in your living room. It's rude. It's really rude. I just realized the other day that I'm 25, turning 26 this year, and I can't really say I've invested any kind of...
Jesus. It's a leaf.
False alarm. Anyway, yeah, I just realized I don't really have investments to my name, and for a second that gave me a bit of an existential crisis, because I don't know, our parents and the generation, they make you feel like you should have things figured out, because like my parents, like my mom had me when she was like 22 or something, and she was doing uni and everything, and they set out her life from a very young age, so sometimes the pressure kind of gets to you. So I don't know, in terms of investment, I feel like also lack of knowledge is a problem, because like most of us don't really know
what to do,
how to invest, what investing actually is, the best things to invest in. Everyone is just like, tafuta pesa nunua plot, but do you really know what you're doing?
Exactly.
We
don't know the risks. I feel like it's more, I wish people could teach us more. Honestly.
I feel like it's a life skill.
By shule by day. Like, I'm mad now.
844, man, fix it.
Like, man, people will always teach you. Yeah, we're taught business in high school, but you know, investment is something that has to be. You have to seed it while somebody is really young. To know how to manage money. Most of us, we can save, but saving won't take you to the next level.
Exactly. And saving, some people save blindly. Like, you're just saving because you're a youth. Wait, is that a word? A youth. You're young. Because you're young and you need to have savings, but you don't really save with a purpose in mind, which means your savings don't really make sense, because if a certain urgent need comes up, utatumia your pesa. People are saving blindly, and I feel like it's something that people need to know more of, saving and investing. Of course, also it's never too late. Don't feel like you missed out in a period in your life, but you can always learn and find out.
You can start at uni. Imagine it starts with something like a 52 challenge with M-Pesa.
Oh, and I'm doing that, by the way.
Even you? Yeah, even me, I'm doing it.
Nice. What are you saving for? That's what you need to ask yourself.
And don't buy a car.
Okay. She just threw that one down.
I've seen people
but she's right. She's right, though.
If you feel like you're fine,
that shouldn't even be in this conversation, because a car is not an investment. An investment is something that gives you return. A car only takes, it doesn't give. So I think that's what you meant.
But the funny thing is, like, we're in this generation where people want to like flash things out, like you have money, you have car, whatever, so people will be saving for the wrong reasons. I wish there was like there are many forums. It's just
I know you were about to say I wish there was a forum.
But there are many forums that most of us don't really listen, get to go for them, So like, don't be afraid of the risks. You only live once. YOLO, man.
True. And you also want to be ready and prepared for the future and everything.
You don't know if machines will come and take my HR job over here.
Wow, this HR job has been So basically what we're saying is just get yourself informed, because knowledge is key. Knowledge is everything. It's power. So if you don't know, like for me, I know I have a few friends who are in the whole investment market, so I'm just going to literally hit them up and just ask them for advice or something.
If you don't have cash to go for classes, or you don't have the right people to talk to, start with YouTube.
Start with the internet.
There's a book. Those
so many self-help self-help books.
Where's one?
Just start with getting the knowledge. That way you're making informed investments and informed savings, just to save. Prepare yourself for a rainy day, for your future, for your kids, man. We're at that stage in life where
for yourself.
Oh my God, actually, it's okay to be selfish. You need to start with yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, I can't talk today. If you can't take care of yourself, then really you can't take care of anyone else. So let's keep saying more of the park. don't know if you guys have noticed the increasing rate of like cases of depression and whatnot, and we just felt the need to address it in case, you know, someone is going through something. So chip in.
Me, honestly, I feel like people, since you have all of these devices, people have been separated, you know. People don't really communicate, and they don't know how to express their feelings,
which is ironical because the gadgets are supposed to help you communicate,
which is weird. I was thinking, like, you know, sometimes I feel like the reason why it's affecting boys more, because guys will just come and be like, uko sawa, but then uko sawa, hapo inaishia huko, and you know, people, at least us, I'm not saying it's a gender thing or anything, I'm just saying at least girls were able to cry it out, but I think it's affecting guys more.
Yeah, like, and then the whole toxic, how do I put it? But the toxic masculinity thing where men can't express feelings and emotion and whatnot. True.
I know guys find it harder, because me, I have friends who are guys there. They find it harder to express their issues to their own close friends and guys, and those are the people who will relate to it more, you know.
And they're the people you're meant to turn to when you have issues. People are not happy. People are actually miserable, whether in their relationships, in their jobs or careers, in their families. Sometimes some families are very toxic to your mental health.
So me, I always say, like, if somebody comes to you and they're saying they're feeling sad or depressed or some type of way, and then you just brush it off, because you know, it's also the African culture, we don't talk about these things. It's like, hey, that conversation unahepa,
you know? That's not an African problem. So it's a Western problem. But human beings are biologically the same. I mean, you
can just lend a hand. It doesn't mean
or even just a listening ear. Sometimes someone just needs someone to vent to.
Even though this person is venting so many times, listen to them.
Exactly.
You guys take care of each other. Take care of your family.
Check up on your friends.
Holla at them. If they're acting some type of way and you're just brushing it off, just be like, yo, what's happening?
Are you good?
You know, we're a community.
How was your day? Just a simple question like, how was your day? And actually genuinely mean it.
If you see somebody is acting some type of way, talk to them. Be like, oh yeah, brother.
Or just spend a day with them. Sometimes maybe they're not comfortable speaking, but once you just spend some time with them, go for lunch or just go for a walk at the Safari Walk. Plug. This place is chill, by the way. It's really cool. Just take someone out for a walk or for lunch, for a drink or something. And then eventually just make them comfortable and understand that, you know, you are a safe space to be around and to talk to. Ours is to add value. Imagine. Okay, let's see more of the park. We're tired of walking.
We are. We have walked. We've had a nice chill day.
I know. It was really nice. Honestly, you guys should just come to the Safari Walk. It's $2.15 bob.
Exactly.
Okay, if you're Kenyan. This is OSIR. Her channel will be in the cards, in the description box, on the screen, everywhere. I'll put it everywhere. She's amazing. She's so cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it please. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to OSIR's channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.